know the future. And yeah, I say that a little bit tongue in cheek because no one has a crystal ball. But as a managing partner, like I part of why, as we had these discussions of, all right, we're burning up managing partners, we need to really have people take some of these sub roles and be lord over finances and lord over clinical and that kind of thing. It's so that then I think, and honestly, unfortunately, where we've come in pediatric care, right, our margins are getting squeezed over time. Right? Our payments are not keeping up, not even compared to adult interests and whatnot, right? Where we are, you guys have seen the numbers too, right? As of the last several years, we are the low man on the totem pole. The problem with that is that you hit a point where you're just putting out fires. And life becomes putting out fires week by week, month by month. And that doesn't allow you to think forward. Sure. You're always just covering your tail. You're always just surviving and not taking that time to think strategically. And one of the things that we decided as a group is that's important and we need it. And we need to subdivide some of this stuff and give autonomy. So actually, it's my colleague who was the managing partner actually sidestepped into the finance role now. And so I can trust him that he was looking at these numbers, right? And sitting down with the business office monthly and quarterly and watching these things. So I don't have to watch it as tightly as he is because that's his job. And he's coming to me and letting me know, hey, here's how things look. That frees me up to a quarterback. So he comes in and says, oh, hey, here's how the things are looking. It's been soft. We really should look at bringing in more visits. I can then turn to operations and clinical and say, hey, you know what? We need to work those overdue well tab lists. And that's good because with things gotten soft, we have space in the schedule. Let's go ahead and do that. So that allows me to think bigger picture and think, oh, okay, what can we do about this? Okay. But B, also look forward. Where do we want to be in 2 years and 4 years, 5 years? And there is no crystal ball. You need to at least have even if you have a plan B kind of thing. And
where do you think you're going to be in 5 years? You're not ready for retirement.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I'm not going to be. I think I'm sure you guys get hit up every other day by private equity and hospital systems to take you over and so forth. Now that you got a brand new shiny office, it's going to be even more common.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's interesting that the pediatricians are the last frontier here in town for the local big organizations, for the hospital systems. They have taken up some of the OBGYN offices, most of the internal medicine offices, only just a couple of the pediatric offices. I don't know if that they see that we're not big margin money makers. There's also always been a more collegial relationship between the private peds and the ivory tower peds than there has been in the other areas of medicine here in town. So maybe that's playing a role. I don't know. This is one of those things where I haven't necessarily been in the room where it happens, right? To quote Hamilton. So who knows what's going on behind the scenes here? So it hasn't, those things really haven't from the past up to this point. Are they going to in the future? I'm sure they are. All right. I like to say, like, this is where the trends are going. And so what does that mean for us?